Big Time Sports Podcast today with your host, Percy Garner. And as you can see, things look a little different around here, so I'm excited to talk about that. But we're also going to be talking about all Ohioans. I didn't get a chance to send congratulations their way. We're going to be talking about, there's a lot of congratulating I got to do today. And then we got Dover versus Philly coming up tomorrow. I got a podcast that I'm going to be posting. There's going to be 2 podcasts being posted. So if you aren't following the new YouTube page, it's free. Go click subscribe right now. And that's where all of our new content will be, all our live streams, all of our sports, all of our podcasts, the whole 9. So thank you for all the support. We hope that we can continue to bring you stuff and we don't have any more troubles with YouTube. We can't guarantee anything because they never told us anything about what happened. So we're here. We're making content for you guys, and we're hoping you're enjoying. And like always, leave feedback down in the comments below, whether you're here on Facebook or YouTube, no matter the place. Just show us some love, and we'd appreciate it. But yeah, today we got, we're talking Dover, Philly. We're talking, a little congratulating to all Ohioans' first and second team and everybody who was a part of it. It's a big thing for basketball. I wish I could have been all Ohioan in basketball, but it's pretty difficult. But we want to show, some love to those players, boys and girls who made it. And then also, Louisville state champs. I want to make sure I send some congratulations their way. And, it's exciting. I don't know, I'm excited for you guys to react to the new setup. And that's all thanks to Simpson Salute. And, obviously I miss my jersey behind me, but this is way better than what we had. It's just you guys can't see all the cleanliness around here, but it's way better. So I think it's important that, we really start with Dover versus Philly baseball coming up tomorrow. They got a game tonight. I don't know what high school baseball is these days, but it's crazy. I don't remember playing games like this when I was in high school. But they've got, they got 4 games, I think, I want to say, in 5 days, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if any other teams are doing that. I also want to dive a little bit into, spring sports are definitely underway. And we got, obviously I'm hoping Dover has another great year. And then we always have Strasburg, who's going for, outrageous milestones that no one's going to touch. And we're going to dive into that. But Dover Philly tomorrow is a pretty big game. I'm pretty sure Charlie's going to be there. So you can catch that replay on Tuesday and Wednesday. Should be exciting. And I like the way we do the baseball game. So, of course, leaves us feedback for that as well. But Dover versus Philly, it's obviously a great rivalry. I got to pitch in that my freshman year, and it was a great game. Of course, we took the W. And I don't know. I think baseball, softball, track, it's just fun times. Hopefully I'm not forgetting other ones, but those are the ones I can think of right now. And I'm just pretty excited, and hopefully you guys are as fans as well, going out to show the support for, the local sports here in Ohio. And, so, we might as well, go into the next topic here, which for me, it's pretty special, being a part of Ohio and all the sports and having a lot of, we cover a lot of sports here at Big Time Sports. And I've always been in this Tuscarawas County bubble, but now I get to cover Stark County and beyond. And I just want to say congratulations to Louisville Leopards for winning a state championship. And that's just, I always talk when I'm showing love for state champs. I'm always like, well, I never won or got close. But I hope I'm conveying how much, I'm proud of the coaches, the staff, the players, all the families that sacrifice time. And it's a great accomplishment. We had Indian Valley in football, Louisville in basketball, and it's just amazing. And for me, never, being able to capture one of those, it holds extra weight with me because there's only a select few that can say they won a state championship. So congratulations to Louisville. Also, I kind of want to talk a little bit about, what you see here, and you're not getting a full picture. There's to my left here, to your right on the screen, there's this big 100-inch TV, which we're going to be utilizing, and we got it looks clean. We got these lights. We got the box studio lights. We got new sound things on the wall. That's what's behind me, so we're not echoing and stuff like that. Hopefully it's working. I can't tell because I don't have my headphones on right now. But big improvements to the studio. Again, I want to say shout out to Simpson Salute, Steve, Gianni, even Drex, and everybody else who was involved. This should be it's fun and exciting to get opportunity to make content, and then I'm a gear nerd, so whenever there's upgrades everywhere, like I'm using a teleprompter for the first time ever, and of course I'm not following it, but I just think it's all the stuff that you're not going to see on the other side is the stuff that I love, and sometimes it's not important. I get carried away with things that don't really matter, and you're not going to notice as the viewer or listener. But I can't help myself, and I'm a quality snob like I talked about here before. And, it just feels good and clean, and I'm excited to make content for you guys. And I know with all the stuff that they were doing, the construction, the moving things around, cleaning up, everything, that's why there was a little lull in podcast for me. So stay patient. We're going to be having more guests. We're going to be having more podcasts. Don't worry. It's going to be coming up. And, I'm pretty excited. And you're going to be seeing some content from a lot of people. And I think it's something that you're going to like. You're going to like. And, again, I want to keep saying thank you to them. But, Simpson Salute for what they've been doing. And now they're sponsors of the Big Time Sports Network. So very exciting stuff. And hopefully you guys can see other improvements in the content.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Aaron Kovalchik, attorney at law. Family court matters are important to you. You need an attorney that will listen to your concerns and execute a plan that will bring the results that you're looking for. That attorney is Aaron Kovalchik. For divorce or dissolution or custody, consult attorney Aaron Kovalchik. Inquire now at kovalchiklaw.com. That is www.kovalchiklaw.com.
I want to do sort of like a preview kind of the spring sports and stuff like that. And I don't want to do too much for, I try not to be, the home cooking everything on this podcast, Dover. But I kind of want to just talk about my expectations this year. Getting a chance to talk with, Coach Spidell and what the Strasburg's doing, I just, I would love if we could build something like this at Dover, where it's just like, hey, we got a chance to win a state championship every year. Dover did well last year, deep in the tournament. They've got some big-time names, some already committed. I already talked about before on this podcast, Jenna Molk committed to Ohio State already. And it's going to be a pretty exciting year. My daughter's playing softball for the first year, so pretty cool, pretty exciting. But when you mention softball, especially here in Tuscarawas County in Ohio, you can't go without saying, Strasburg softball. It's almost like I wonder if teams can start to get, or fans could be fatigued. I'm not talking about Strasburg, because obviously if they're winning, they're going to love that. But I feel like in the NBA, you saw it when the Warriors were winning championships every year, and you're just like, okay. I wonder if other teams are going to just be like, all right, Strasburg, are we just going to count them in to win the softball state championship every year? or what? What are we doing? So it's pretty fascinating, but they still got goals. I was reading an article from the Times Reporter, and they had Coach Spidell on there quoted, and he was talking about they're going for their 11th state crown, their 4th straight state championship. And, they shuffled around the divisions now, so they're trying to be the first Division 7 state champ. So, they're always striving for different things. And I know when you've won 3 state championships in a row, when you're on the outside looking in, it can feel like, what other goals should we have? But as you can see, and that's probably why they're state champions, they know how to set goals. They know how to treat every day and, not always just stay locked in on the goal, but, they see the goal and then they kind of say, okay, how do I achieve that goal with the stuff I got on my plate today? And one of these times we got to get Coach Spidell on here because being such a successful coach and being a successful leader, it would be nice to just speak with him and learn from him. So I know I'll be rooting for Strasburg. Obviously, they're a different division than Dover, so that's why I get to root for them. But yeah, spring sports, it's always exciting. So go out, show support to your local team. And if you don't have a team to follow, Strasburg's an easy team to follow. So good luck to the Lady Tigers out there this year, as we're expecting another one. You don't want to say that for a high school team, but I feel like you've won so many. You're going to be the first. You're trying to be the first team to 11. You're trying to get your 4th straight. It's getting ridiculous. But more power to you. Go out and do your thing and accomplish everything that you guys want to accomplish. And it's pretty exciting. So, and it's good to have like a small town team like that be just a powerhouse. So hopefully Dover can take some lessons from that and build our program to get where they're at. So we'll see if we can do that. But yeah, that's pretty amazing. Now, there's some other things that I used to do on the show, and I want to get back to it. And one of those is congratulating the female athlete of the week, and that is Maddie Kelly from Conotton Valley. As you can see on our Facebook page, she got a nice mugshot with Charlie after their game. And just congratulations, Maddie. Keep doing your thing. And we also got Crew Kane, who is committing to Malone University and, for hoops. So just in case people don't understand, and I'm sure a lot of people out there are being encouraging, but I think people, maybe other sports, I'm not sure, but I think people, when you think Division III, Division II, you're like, well, it's not Division I. But when it comes to basketball, like the level of competition at Division III, Division II, NAIA for basketball is top notch. If you ever go watch one of those games, we cover Mount Union on here, so you'll be able to watch some of those games. It's high level basketball. So I would encourage you guys to support, your local, colleges like Malone and that, because it's some good basketball to watch. And, you can kind of see the difference when you watch a JV basketball game and then you go and watch varsity right after that, and it's like a speed change. Well, it's like a 2x speed change when you get to college. So, again, I encourage you to go out and watch, the colleges we have around here. Don't take it for granted. There's some good ball being played. And I've seen a lot because, one of my best friends is coaching Wilmington University or Wilmington College. I'm not going to say their mascot. If you know, you know. But yeah, either way, I was wanting to get to, make sure I did my thank yous, make sure you guys can get somewhat of a look around. I could go to a different channel, but right now we're going to leave it on this camera. And I just want to, I want to make sure I mention, I'm sure I'm going to forget somebody. Bear with me. I went through the whole list that they posted on Big Time Sports, and I tried to pick out the first and second team because, it's for me, being an all-Ohioan in football, never making it in baseball or basketball, I think it's pretty astonishing, the amount of people we have locally that were all Ohioans. So I want to make sure I go through and mention those names. And if I forget you, I am so sorry. It was not intentional. Probably shouldn't even do this, but I feel like there's some names on here that I really want to recognize. And the first two names are freaking beasts, this year for Strasburg and Highland basketball. But we're just going to go through and we're going to read all of them. So that I was able to get from all divisions 1 through 7, I think, or 6, however many divisions there are. I'm confused now. But I'm going to start with first team All-Ohioans. So we had Joplin Yoder from Highland. We had Riley Thomas from Strasburg. We had Delaney Pierce from Massillon. Jenna Slates from Green. Luke Vlakovsky. That's a thumbs up for getting that name. Canton Central Catholic. And those are the first teamers that I was able to see. And then we have, second team All-Ohioans is Lila Cleve. We have Leah Borkwin from Tusky Valley. We have Blaine Raber from Garraway. Is he the only boy we got on this list? We have Maya Taylor from McKinley and Maddie Lepley from Jackson. And again, we want to make sure we give recognition. Those All-Ohioans were brought to you by Simpson Salute Heating and Air. Congratulations to all the All-Ohioans. Why do I keep struggling with that? All Ohioans, congratulations. And, if you're playing a spring sport, keep the momentum going in there and dominate that sport as well. And congratulations to all those, honorable mention, special mention. If you were in the All-Ohio discussion, congratulations. You should be proud of yourselves. It's not an easy accomplishment. So I think it's important that we make sure that, hey, give props where props are due. And it's pretty special. So now, as we get to a part of the show where I'm going to be closing, and again, this is a shorter show, but I'm trying to get back in the swing of things with the new studio and the new YouTube page and all that. And these solo episodes are something that I enjoy. Hopefully you guys do as well, but it's always better talking to somebody. So, we're going to have some people joining us here on the show. And, I might even have someone special, which to me, it's not going to happen until I actually see him in here sitting. I'm not going to believe it until I see him in here sitting down and we're actually recording. Then I'll believe it. But until then, we're just going to, we're going to try our best to get Coach Ift in here. And should be pretty exciting. But at the end of the day, I hope we can make it happen. Let's just say that. I'm trying my best. The plan is April, so we got to get a date together, and then we can make this happen. But again, like I always say, every episode, if there's someone you feel that you want me to have on the show, have a conversation with, leave some feedback below for us, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. We appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you follow on the Facebook. And, we're just going to keep making content, keep covering the sports here locally. And, again, there's a lot of stuff happening in the sports world, a lot of things going down. I just want to wish all those NFL fans luck, whether you're Browns, Steelers, whatever you are. As a Steelers fan, I'm a little afraid with our quarterback situation, but we'll see. Hopefully you're liking the Dogs podcast on the Big Time Sports Facebook page. And we're going to get back into 99 as well. So stay tuned for that. And also make sure you catch the Big Time Sports Show with Mr. Dunn and Charlie. They always have some high school sports people visiting them, whether it's the athletes or the coaches. So it should all be exciting. But yeah, without further ado, we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.